Here we are then, ladies and gents. We are at the end of a very, very busy and quite an interesting 2024. Now, for some, it wasn't a great year. For that, I sympathise. I very much hope that 2025 is a better year for you. Now, 2024 has been tough for a multitude of reasons, for myself personally. But all things considered, I think it was a very good year. So first things first, 2024 is the year that I became an Arcadia partner. Now, little old me, who 2 years ago, 3 years ago, had absolutely no idea what he was doing in this hobby, in life in general, in what I wanted to achieve, what I was hoping for, to now have one of the world's largest reptile brands ask me to be a partner. It was just incredible. Absolutely incredible, and for that I will be eternally grateful. So it was a big deal. It was a very, very big deal because it showed me that things I'd started doing and the path that I was on was the correct one, and we build onwards and upwards from there. So a shout out to Arcadia for asking me to be a partner, and hopefully I'm doing you justice so far. I have had fun this year with some of the content I've created for Arcadia.
What are you doing?
Bit weird, but alright. And I'm sure, well, I'm hoping a lot of you have enjoyed it as well. So thank you for that. Let's look at what I've achieved this year as well as that. So, new Reptile Room, very cool. Here I am sat in the new Reptile Room as we speak. I built a massive 8 foot long, 4 foot deep, 7 foot tall enclosure for my pair of roughneck monitors. Now, at the beginning of the year, it wasn't a pair of roughneck monitors, it was one singular roughneck monitor. And I managed to be given a male free of charge. I know I've said it countless times, but thank you again, my friend. I do appreciate you. To now hopefully have a pair of monitor lizards. Now, the build was not easy. It was a very, very difficult build. It took me a few months. It took a lot of money, a lot more than I was hoping for, but that was sort of to be expected. And now they are both living happily in a very, very big enclosure. It was a big project. It did take its toll on me, to be completely honest with you, because by the end I wanted it to be the end. But now I can sit back, I can watch, and I can enjoy them enjoying the enclosure. And fingers crossed, at some point in the next year, 2, 3, however many, they can enjoy each other as well. Okay? Fingers crossed for some captive bred rudicolis babies. But as long as they're happy, I'm happy. So the next thing I was massively proud of with regards to my content and my build this year, my building, was my leopard gecko enclosure. It's only a 3 foot by 1.5 by 1.5, but it was my build of the year, without a doubt. And that includes the roughneck build, 100%, because the things that I had to do, the things that I had to learn in order to get that build and scaped the way I wanted it to be, it was interesting. It was very, very interesting, but I managed to get to the point where my fake rock background looks pretty natural. And that was the hope for me, my friends. I'm trying to recreate nature, and I genuinely believe that I managed that. It reached the right people. It really did. It was trying to destroy a load of myths surrounding leopard geckos. So, for example, the whole thing that they don't climb, that they don't need overhead heat, UVB, and that they just need belly heat. I was expecting a lot more kickback, but luckily most people that saw it were saying either, finally, you know, it's being said a lot more, it's being said, because what I was basically trying to say is that's not the controversial opinion. The controversial opinion is that they don't need overhead heat, they don't need UVB. That's the controversy now, my friends. Okay, so yes, it reached hopefully the right people. Hopefully it will continue to do so. And as a build itself, I'm incredibly proud of it. Now, I couldn't have done that alone. I did have help on that build. A massive shout out to Damien from Copperhead Customs. Massively appreciate all the help, and without you that would not have been possible, and it would not look as good as it does now. Now with that being said, we're sort of going to chop and change here between 24 and 25. I'm taking that sort of build into 2025 because next up is the Blue Tongue Skink. That's a 4x2x2, and not only am I doing the background, I'm also doing the sides. So it's going to be both sides and the back, complete custom background. The plans and ideas we've got for that already are incredible, if I do say so myself, and I will be starting that as soon as possible. So stick around. Please feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, because you're not going to want to miss this one. I can promise you that. But that one's going to be very cool. Now, that's not the only thing I'm going to do next year. I am hoping to upgrade as many of my animals as possible. Now, by that I mean backgrounds, of course, just their living environment, making it more functional and suitable per species, but also everyone's getting luminized. So obviously they've all got overhead heat and UVB, but the UVB and LEDs will be upgraded to luminized. So everyone's going to have a dawn and dusk, and it's just going to be that the whole way through. But with that being said, I cannot do that without the help of you lovely people. Now there's a couple of ways you can do so. One is to join the Patreon, which massive shout out to my current Patreons. Love you, appreciate you. You really have helped out this year, so thank you. It will never be forgotten, and it will continue to help in 2025. If you want to sign up and help me that little bit more, the link will be in the description. There are plenty of perks which you can read up on, or just to name a few. Discounts on merch, eventually get your name written on Ragnar and Dagger's enclosure, early access behind the scenes, things like that, access to a Discord server. Feel free to join and help me that little bit more. 100% of the money goes back into the reptiles, not into me. You have my word. So yes, that's on that one. The other thing you do is just watch my videos. So subscribe, watch, let the adverts play so that I can earn a bit of ad revenue, and that obviously contributes to it as well. So thank you. But yeah, that's a lot of what's to come in 2025 is more upgrades, more builds, and it will be taking you along the whole journey, basically. So it is going to be a fun one. Now, here's something a little bit deep for you guys, okay? Doing shift work, it turns out that Christmas Day fell to our shift, okay? Now, there's two of us on a shift. I had last Christmas off, which meant that this Christmas I had to work. Okay, I had to, and it is what it is. Don't get me wrong. I know for a fact that if I don't want to do that, then you know the whole thing of go and get another job, don't do shifts, things like that. But that's by the by. Okay, there's more to it than that. It's a bit more difficult than that, and it is actually quite a good job. You just take the bad with the good. I had to watch my kids open their Christmas presents over FaceTime, and it was my daughter's first Christmas. Okay, and I couldn't be there. I was at work, which I'm not going to lie to you, it did break my heart a little bit. I didn't enjoy that. It wasn't really what I wanted to do, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing you can do. I have vowed to myself that I'm never going to miss a Christmas with my children ever again. Okay, now I know what I want to do. I think you all know what I want to do. I want to make this, social media, YouTube, all of that, I want to make it my career, okay? I want to earn a living out of doing this. I can't do that without your help. So, any views, likes, comments, shares, anything, massively appreciated, and I hope you enjoy the content. But that is to say that this is driving me into 2025. I have to do more, I have to do bigger, I have to do better, I have to improve everywhere. The numbers I did this year, I have to double, if not triple, if I want to get to where I want to be in the next few years. Okay, so listen, there's a few things that drive me. That's one of them. Okay, that is one of them. Other reasons why 2024 has been a good one. Now, over the last few years, I have been coming into contact with people, meeting people, speaking to people from all walks of life, but we all share the same passion, that passion being reptile keeping. And with that being said, some of these people have become more than just friends. Now, until this video goes live, it's going to be hard for me to tell what the quality difference is, but you are seeing me on a brand new vlogging camera setup with an LED light, a new microphone, a new stand, tripod, everything, all the bells and whistles. Okay, I can't afford that. There's no way. Now, unfortunately, these incredible people that have bought me this setup have wanted to remain almost like silent partners, but you know who you are. And for buying me this, I will be eternally and forever grateful. Essentially, the reason being is they've seen the process, they've seen what I'm trying to achieve, they've seen the content I've done, and they've said the way to get to the next level is to have better equipment. So here we are, my friends. So thank you to you guys. You know who you are. Now, obviously, I don't know what the quality difference is going to be until I see this at the same time as you, because I'm going to edit it on my phone and things like that. So I don't know, but I'm looking forward to seeing it. I do have 2 more videos after this one that were filmed on my phone. But after that, it will all be done through my new camera vlogging setup. So thank you. It's incredible. You know, I hope I don't take these things for granted, because I have been helped out a lot. Even just next to me here, someone who has been watching my videos and has said that I've helped them get through this year with my videos, sent me an entire box full of used and new Arcadia lamps, because he knows that I like them. Granted, didn't have a need for them that much anymore, but at the same time could have sold them, could have just binned them, but said he wanted to send them to me because he knows it will help me out that bit more. And it sat there, and there's a really decent thermostat there as well, so thank you, my friend. But it's these little things that are very overwhelming to me and incredible to see, and I will be forever grateful. So thank you very much. Very Elvis-like that one, wasn't it? But yeah, so incredible year. I finally got monetized on YouTube, which was a goal I was hoping to achieve, and since then it is just through the roof. We've hit 3,500 subscribers before the end of the year. Now obviously that's good, it's a good start. My aim for 2025 is a minimum of 7,500 subscribers. If I can hit 10,000, all the better. Okay, now so that's sort of my range for 2025. Between 7.5 and 10 is what I'm aiming for. Any more would be quite nice, but let's not get greedy. All right, so yes, that's another aim for 2025. I want to continue learning. I want to continue inspiring, because I have been told that I've inspired people through my journey. So if I can continue to do so, I will. And just all around, I really want to try and make as positive an impact on this hobby as I can, because the impact it's had on me is incredible. The people I've met, the animals I've seen, just what it's doing for me in my life, because this is my safe space in this reptile room. If I'm feeling down, if I'm not feeling myself, I come in here, I do some water changes, which I do anyway. I'm not saying I only do that if I'm feeling down. I feed some animals, I look after the plants, I may do some, maintenance, or I just sit and watch. And it's a beautiful, beautiful place to be, and it's only going to get nicer. Yeah. But yeah, 2024, good year for me. Obviously, we're going to, take it for read that my daughter being born was the highlight. We're talking about the reptile hobby here. Love my daughter, fine, but we're talking about the reptile hobby. But it's been a good year, it really has. But it's time to do better. The hunger, the desire, the drive, the ambition is there even more so. I already have plans for some really cool videos, as well as obviously the builds that I've told you about. There's some reptile room tours at other people's houses that I'm going to be doing. Keep an eye out for them, because they are pristine. And there's just all sorts of other ideas that I've got. I'm going to take you along the whole journey with me as well. So I'm really, really excited. I really, really am. I think that's about it, to to be completely honest with you, there's many people that I could and would like to thank, but I'm not going to because there's too many. You know who you are if you've helped me this year, if we've spoken a lot this year, if we've helped each other out, if whatever it is. If you've liked my videos, if you've watched my videos, if you've just supported me in any way, you are part of this. Thanks. So thank you, I appreciate you, and if we can carry it into 2025, that would be amazing. So thank you. But yes, to those special few of you that have helped me along the way, that we've created these bonds, these relationships, a massive shout out to you. But 2025, it's time to get serious. 2024 showed me a lot of things. I've learned a lot of stuff. I've built a lot of stuff. But we're going to take that into 2025 and double it, if not triple it. We're going to refine some things, fine tune, and we are going to really level up this year. Okay. And I hope you can join me for the journey. Like I say, for those of you that have been with me since day one, or those of you that are finding me from this video or any of my recent videos, stick around, because 2025 is going to be, it's going to be pretty special, I think. So I think that's about it, my friends. I know this is a different style video to what I usually do, but I just wanted to do a 2024 wrap up and a plans for 2025. Plenty's happened this year, more to come next year, but it's been a good one, and hopefully next year's going to be a better one. Actually, one thing I did forget to mention, I don't want to talk about it too much just in case, but there is a chance, my friends in the States, I will be out into the States next year. I'm hoping September 25 to do both Animal Con and Tinley, which is the week later, or it usually is apparently, if they are a week apart. I'm going to do my absolute best to do both. So yeah, I mean, that could be very interesting. It's not set in stone yet, but hopefully in the next few months I'll manage to sort something out, and it will be confirmed that Riddler Reptiles is coming to the United States of America. I don't know why I forgot about that. That's a big one. I think I was just nervous to say it because I don't want to say too much in case it doesn't happen. But yeah, very excited about that one. Like I say, plenty to do, plenty to come. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the support this year. Just to everyone. And massive shout out to Responsible Reptile Keeping, who by the way have got some big plans for 2025 as well, which I will be discussing further when I can. But yes, massive shout out to you all, my friends. I hope you've had a good year. If you have or not, I hope 2025 is even better. Shoot for the moon. Do what you need to do. Let's do it all together, and let's make it the best year we've ever seen, basically. So apart from that, ladies and gents, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all of the good stuff, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.